Our side lying windmill stretch is a great way to open up rotation through the rib cage, through the spine. But the most important part here is that we keep our hips steady so that they're not going along for the ride and we're kind of just flopping rather than actually rotating. So we're gonna come down onto the left side of the body, and you're gonna have your hand either underneath the head or you can have the arms straight, and you're gonna rest the neck down. So we should be basically square through the pelvis, square through the shoulders. If you feel crowded and shrugged on that bottom shoulder, I'm gonna readjust, pull the shoulder down a little bit, and then release back down. This top knee, I'm gonna take my right knee to the floor. I'm gonna slide my bottom leg out to straight and let that top knee rest on the ground. So we have a little bit of a kickstand out of that front thigh, which is gonna help to just lock that pelvis into place. Some people I find also really like taking that straight bottom leg, so left leg, resting it on top of the right ankle, right foot, to kind of lock that in even further. So you just have a little more body weight holding you down here. Starting out with your top right arm, you're gonna just reach it straight out in front of your shoulder. And we're gonna start to slide that hand out away from you. So you're rolling your chest towards the floor as if you're going to put your right nipple onto the ground. And then you're gonna glide back up. And I find it's very helpful here if you keep your hand on the ground. It supports you and it gives you a little bit more of this movement where you're pulling yourself into that stretch and you're coming up. Primarily, you'll feel this in that back bottom shoulder. So as I slide my right hand forward and bring my right chest wall to the floor, I'm gonna find that that left shoulder is what's really stretching, and back behind the left shoulder blade, perhaps back under the left lat, left armpit. On this one, we're gonna stay in that full sideways stretch, reach as far as we can, and pause. From here, we're gonna start to glide that right hand overhead. And when we get that right bicep over the ear, we wanna have our right shoulder stacked over the left. So I'm back to my straight line. So that now, as I start to reach back, I can roll my right shoulder towards the floor to open up. Keep reaching that arm straight away from you, circling around, the right hand comes back to the hip. You can square your shoulders back up as you get there. Bring that hand out in front of you. Glide the right arm straight ahead, really reach, roll the right nipple towards the floor. When you can't get any further, continue that windmill up through the arm, bicep over ear. Square your shoulders up here so that now we have somewhere to rotate to as we reach back. Opening up the chest, keeping that front knee on the ground as we reach through. We'll do that one more time. Taking that hand forward, gliding out in front of you, rolling the right nipple to the floor and freeze. Arm goes overhead. Roll the right shoulder over the left, we're square. Open the chest and reach through. Try to get that right shoulder back to the floor behind you as much as we can without drawing that front knee off the floor, without losing that position. Take a couple deep breaths back here in the last one. And then circle the arm to the center and do the other side.